Hey, welcome back to the Cross TV with your boy The Cross. You already know. Let's take this bop. We're going to be in Cali on this one. Another disturbing story. This dude was harassing, like stalking these two teenagers, following them around for a couple of blocks. And then he convinced them to get into his car and he drove off with them. They're saying it's kidnapping, but they voluntarily got into the car. But it's still disgusting. Let's take this bop.
Alleged predator who police say kidnapped and tried to assault two young girls. CBS LA's Nicole Comstock is live in North Hills where police say he stalked them for several blocks. Nicole?
Yeah, obviously it's every parent's worst nightmare to have someone preying on your kid. And unfortunately, they're still trying to find this guy. In fact, they say this is just one of several locations where he approached those girls, trying to get them inside his car. Now they're combing the area for security video, hoping it will lead them to him. There's a busy park here in North Hills where police say a man spotted two young girls, just 12 and 16 years old, then stalked them for several blocks and eventually lured them into his car, locked the doors, and unzipped his pants.
It's really scary because, like I said, everyone around here has kids.
And it could be my kid. That's sickening.
Neighbors were relieved to hear that the girls escaped.
The girls were frightened, and one of the girls was able to get out of the car and start screaming for help.
Detective Efren Gutierrez with LAPD's Mission Area Station says the suspect repeatedly stopped the girls to offer them a ride, eventually wearing down their defenses, but then didn't take them where they asked to go.
And took them where he wanted, which was the area of Sunburst Street and Lamona Avenue.
This is where investigators say the suspect offered the minors alcohol and narcotics, then money in exchange for sex acts. That's when their survival instincts kicked in and they bolted.
There's a pureness to kids that age. They really don't know the danger of the world yet.
All right, I'm just going to correct you on that one. The 16-year-old, quite aware of the surroundings. You're saying that they're not, aware. How many 12-year-olds out there stealing kids and, committing murders? So the 12-year-old shaky, but the 16-year-old definitely knew better. And to put your 12-year-old at risk by getting to a strange car, where was that cell phone at? Why do you hey, I'm calling my parents? Something.
And to subject them to that is cruel.
Taylor Crane says she's disgusted by the story, but not surprised, because men offer her rides in the same area all the time. But as a grown woman, she says she knows better.
It made them feel comfortable enough to get into the vehicle, which is probably a common tactic with these type of predators.
Detective Gutierrez says they're now searching for the suspect who may live in the area, and that his comfort level during the attempted kidnapping is telling.
This kind of predatory behavior does not come upon a person overnight. This is a behavior that is developed over a period of time.
They have LAPD stationed here, so they're always around. So it's very surprising that somebody would try to take someone's kids like that.
And police are describing the suspect as a Hispanic man in his early 20s, about 200 pounds, with tattoos down both of his arms. They say he was driving an older model four-door sedan that was probably either dark green or black in color. If you have any information about who that person is, contact the LAPD.
So on that one, we need a better description of the car, either green, either black. That's not going to help us. So my thing is, I'm glad that the two young ladies are safe home. That's all that matters in the situation. And he's going to get caught. They say they're surprised that he was able to do that in that environment with the police department being there, like substation. Then he's not from that area, because he would not do something that brazen, that bold, broad daylight, if he knew the area. So I don't believe that he's from that area, but with all these cameras and stuff, they should be able to catch this creep, and they need to catch him fast. All right, thanks for tuning in to the Cross TV with your boy The Cross. And remember, always know where your teams are. Tell them don't do it. I don't care how nice they are, what type of car they got. You call me. All right. Stay safe.